Greetings, fellow captains. Welcome back, Grease Gaming, and I got another video replay that I got for you guys today. This is Pyro New in the Tier 10 American carrier Midway. Uh, just to give you guys a heads up that this is going to be this is going to be a fun game. So first off, I'm gonna let you guys know warning. One, we're gonna be watching this from Pro News perspective. I can click and we can free move around the screen, but it's better off if we just let the gameplay do itself justice. Now I'm gonna increase the map size a little bigger for this match because when I do carrier matches, two problems happen. One, we don't have a first-person perspective and we can really look around and see what's going on. Number two, there's so much action going on that it's hard for me to actually keep up with what's going on one side of the map to the other because of how carriers play. And number three, because of how the replay system for War Games, World of Warships is so terrible. It is the worst replay system that I've ever seen in a game, and this is using what they have given us. They have neutered this so badly that basically the only way we can watch this is either two options. One, us clicking and letting the player action go for itself. Or two, manually look around for ourselves. So, Furnace already up with the plane, and look what she spots. Now, if you guys don't know who Parnu is, it used to be called So New to This. Now it's a new account name, and it's still the same lovable, annoying carrier player that we all love and hate. Now, I got this replay in from Parnu, and I went, alright, oh, really good damage. And she said that in the replay, oh, by the way, this cron stat, defensive fire. Yeah, how'd that well for you, buddy? You're still taking that many torpedoes. Anyway, rip all of her planes after all that, though, by the way. But not as much as this carrier, because watch what happens with his planes. Yeah, that's all of his planes just gone bye-bye. And then here comes the second wave. No, you're not. You're going over to my planes. Go away. Anyway. And heads up, guys. He was saying, "Don't worry. I got the ground stat. Don't worry. He's got a sit the size of a barrel. I got him." Here comes his planes. Oops. Cleveland. Defensive fire. Oh, never mind. That was quite a bit of much damage. We'll talk about more what's going to happen in this game. You guys are going to be either... there's two things you're going to have with this game. Either one, you're going to be appalled by it on her team, or you're going to be appalled by the enemy team's lack of action. So you got those two things going for you. If you guys haven't noticed, Perna's detected, and she just got shot. Which means there's only one thing. There's a destroyer out there. And she can be spotted. That's not good. Anyway, let's get back to the action here. So, like I said before, there's two things you're going to see. You're going to see all the appallment of this. And number two, you're going to see the sheer pain of some very angry people in chat. So it has a little bit of that, a little bit of interesting gameplay, a little bit of anger. It's got a mixture of everything. It's a Rainbow Skittle party, folks. Just enjoy it with your E and glow sticks and have a rave tonight. Yeah. It's going to be one of those videos that think a little bit. Yep, see? Instantly. Bye-bye. Part is still spotted. There's torpedoes there. That's an issue. So, there's something there spotting her. So she's looking up, trying to find what it is. We do know an incident happened. There it is. The tier, the Japanese Kagero, and trying to get her. But I don't think that ship's gonna be alive for much longer, because she's already putting on the coffin attack on this person, putting the vice grips on it. What I mean by vice grips, I mean, well, putting on torpedoes enough to piss off anybody. And there's two. Ah, dang, it didn't kill. What a pity. So, uses the repair, and that stops the fire, stops the bleeding. Now, bear with it, remember AP bombs are on this ship, and that's kind of a good thing for this one, because there is a lot of Citadel quality ships that she can penetrate with the AP bombs. You have Roma, Republic, Kurfürst, Bismarck especially, and there was also the Kronstadt, and that didn't go so well for them. Now, look at the map, and look at all the team players. We got a bunch of ships just sitting. We got a Kronstadt in the back, we got a Yamato in the back, we got a Republic healing up. Okay, I'll let that slide. Hindenburg, broadside again, and look over here. Yeah, this is going to be one of those kind of matches, isn't it? Yeah, Raz is going to be one. Yeah, yep, it's going to be one of those ones, Raz. Anyway, so this is where it's kind of getting interesting. However, there is some kind of intelligence here as the Akatsuki is finally making his way into cap position to possibly take out an enemy target. The Richelieu is trying to assist, trying to get that flank with the other AFOC character. So, you know, it is working to that effect. But, like I said, it's quite the interesting conundrum here. And there goes some bombs on the Megami. Bombed him to oblivion. So let's get back to what we could see on her perspective. So, where we hit those planes, and there's some fighters up there. And I would have thought she was going to go and snipe them. That wasn't the case. Now, there's a Hubrusk in this match. Don't worry, we're going to see him a little bit later in this match. He's a special something in this match. Anyway, so here comes Sonu and her tour planes. And there's the ship. Oh, Kagero at 28 health. That's nothing. Don't worry, folks. I got this fool. Don't worry, I got this fool. They can, you know, they'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I'll deal with that thing. And here they come. And yep, it's gonna take one right on the nose. There we go.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Yep, farewell. And that goes the next one. Oy. Well, that's Sona's first kill, and we're already at 104,000 damage. By the way, if you guys notice, they have 2 caps, the enemy doesn't, has 2, and we have nothing. So, and I already am noticing in chat, we don't need caps. No problem, we don't need caps at all. We all got this. Okay, and Cabarosa, that guy is about to take. Oh, he only took one there. Okay, lucky him. So that was his first torpedo he takes. Remember, we're not done with him. He's gonna be around for a while. And there goes that. Alright, well, let's thank the people in chat for being a little bit of the either the trolls or the anger, because this is going to be the funny part here, because you can see Produce got to deal with either an angry person or a not angry person, so it's an interesting little thing here we got. Anyway, So here's the thing I was to talk about. These AP bombs. When I first saw them, I thought they were devastating, but I'd never seen anybody actually throw this devastating as ProNew does right here. Oh, that sucked. I thought it was going to be more damage. By the way, if you notice, ProNew is making her way with the team actually towards a cap position. What? Yeah. If you notice, she's heading towards a cap. Raz, you're smoking something. No way. A carrier would be blatantly dumb to go for a cap position. Well, you'll see what happens later. Anyway, here goes Republic. Torpedoes, 3 torpedoes coming in. 1, 2, 3, and oh, say, can you see? There's a Confederate I can see. Oh. And the fun hasn't got fully there. By the way, that's Sono's second kill in the match. At 58,000 damage. And there goes a massive hit. Of course, everybody's just throwing their jokes out there left and right for how interesting this match definitely has been. So remember that Honduras went around A, way in the back. And here comes the bombers. Turpits, watch out, buddy. Ooh, that hurt. But he failed in the drop, and that was your planes, apparently. I don't think they're here anymore. I think they're all gone now. And with like that, that guy just lost not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but now up to 52 planes. And that's the alert of death that this guy has gotten himself. It's curtain rose for him. And I thought he was going to go for the Roma, but she went for the curve first there, and there's the drop. And yep, 4 right to the side of it. And yeah, that's what happened to the Roma. That's 3 citadels. Can you finish him off? Yeah, thank you. Okay, 225,000 damage. So this is going quite well for ProNew. But we're not done yet, like I said. High caliber, and they're still saying, "Still your fault. We failed. You suck." You were saying that's now ProNew's 4th kill. That was also a detonation on the curve first, so hey buddy, take some free flags, take it home for the kiddies. Now, if you also notice, Frederick is a little bit in hot water. Well, why? Because Shish Kebab has returned. And by the way, Purdue in sea capping it. So yeah, enemy ship, allied ship is now capping position for the team. And caps don't win games. I love the chat, folks. It is quite the spectacular game. So there's still 2 ships on the enemy team. They got their carrier, whatever he's doing, and they're well, they also got the kebab, which is shooting the hell out of the poor enemy. Meanwhile, here comes some more planes, and Pernu is willing and more than happy to wipe them clean for you. By all means, let me get some free plane kills, shall we? Thank you for the King of Air. Owen, thank you for those also as well. Thank you for those 14 free planes. Oh, you got more? Oh, well then, howdy doody, I'll take them all. And that's 7 there. So, that's a sheer whopping 75 planes so far, wiped out of the sky. And all the carrier has to say is, what? Well, buddy, that's what happens when you get a very good carrier player on the your enemy team, and you're seasoned compared to that person. And there's, you know, sometimes even the pros make a mistake. They're just too close to the kebab, and his jukes make him miss that round. However, there is another shot here going up this kebab here, and here comes the drop. And one goes into it, causes flooding, but remember damage con, so that will be stopped in a heartbeat, and the heal's going up. And Pruno's moving her planes very quickly up north. And that Midway is in serious trouble. Kronstadt is making its way up the top, and it's going to try to finish off that ship. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say this, Kronstadt, even though I think you do deserve it with the kill for actually punching it, Pronu's doing this to you. So, folks at home, I do apologize if this is a steal kill, but that's a Kraken. Even though I don't think that's a counts, and yeah. Even though Pronu says not a kill steal. No, that's the definition of a kill steal. Anyway, that is now 5 dead, Confederate high caliber, King of Air, and a Kraken Unleashed with 263,000 damage. The question is, where's that kebab? I mean, he was last seen over at the bottom of the cap. He might as well show himself. No point anymore. Honestly, because there's no point of him actually doing there. And of course, the angry chat. And of course, stupid CV. They're angry. And I guess maybe rightfully so, but doesn't matter. Yeah, shrugs around. So, Oberos, if you be so kind to actually show yourself, because you might as well, you know, I don't know, take care of it. Because honestly, there's no point for this guy anymore. He has 3 cruisers, 2 battleships, and Kronstadt, and a fully decked out ship, enemy ship, ready to go to kick some butt. So there's no point of him staying out. But unfortunately, he does kind of he kind of lets this elongate a little longer, so he's trying to hold out, I guess, longer for what he wanted. So now Sono has to go and find this ship very, very long time. And here comes the AP bombs that are now coming off the flight deck, so that'll be an extra month of ship power. Sono wants to know, like, just where's your ship? Let's end this. Because you end this now, and I can do it. Thank you. And of course, the chat is more than happy to actually say that. And watch what happens with the cloud guy. Yep. He's not happy. He's definitely not happy, and rightfully probably so with the carrier. It's still kind of illegal for actually telling that, but here's the thing. There's no way he's going to, you know, actually doing it. I mean, he agrees. It's a dick move. Pronu definitely knows it's a dick move to tell positions, but it is reportable, and it technically should be reported, but it doesn't matter anymore. With all of that player's dead, the last ship alive, you might as well just either A, get yourself killed, especially within the minute. There's no real point for that. So, oh, by the way, that's another cap. So that's 2 capture points for the Midway. Here comes the bombs, here comes the torps, and well, that's the end of the kebab.
Enemy destroyer son.
Well, I'm sorry for that kebab. It probably doesn't deserve that kind of that anger, but it's not our fault. Thank you so much for that. So much, Sonu, with the getting 75 planes, 6 kills, 3,641,000 base experience in that match. On top of that, On top of all that, getting 271,000 damage, and at least 117 went to those bombs. Very powerful, the AP bombs in this game. Not much on the flooding, but they did work enough. So, very, very effective. And of course, bear with it, this was with a non-premium account. If it was premium, it would have been 500,000 credits. So, a little bit of a carry, perhaps, but doesn't really matter.
Wow.
So, thank you so much for submitting that in, Pyro. If you guys want to, hit the link. There is my email address down bottom in the description. You guys can look at that. Submit your file in through World of Warships replays. Best way to get that. If you guys can't get that, you also can contact and give you the links in our Discord channel. There is a replay submission file there, and you guys might actually be able to get on there. On there also gives you the details of actually what it is. Hey, even if it's a lull moment, a funny moment, feel free to bring it in. But thank you guys so much for enjoying this video. If you guys like it, hit that like button. If you dislike it, if you hate carriers altogether, hit that dislike button. If you think that was even like disgusting enough as it is. I'm sure if everybody was hating humanity for all the cap positions and everything else, but nonetheless, it's a win. Thank you guys for thank you submitting so much in. As always, take care, you guys, and see you all on the high seas.